Have you ever felt like no one truly understands you? Like you're on a different wavelength than most people and it sometimes feels isolating. You might think it's just part of life, but what if I told you there's more to it? What if I told you that feeling different isn't a flaw, it's actually a sign of something unique and powerful? It could mean you're one of the rarest personality types in the world, an INFJ. Let's dive into 15 signs that you might just be an INFJ and how embracing these traits can help you understand yourself better. The INFJ personality stands for introversion, intuition, feeling, and judgment, and is considered to be one of the rarest of the 16 Myers-Briggs personality types, and makes up only about 2% of the world's population. Let's explore the 15 traits of the INFJ personality type and find out if you're one of them. You feel like you're on a different wavelength. Ever feel like most people just don't get you? As an INFJ, that's because you often see the world differently. Your intuition, your gut feeling guides you. You pick up on patterns and truths that others miss, especially about human nature. This unique ability can make you feel disconnected from others because they just don't see what you see. It can be frustrating, but it's also what makes you incredibly insightful. You strive for perfection and sometimes procrastinate. Do you catch yourself delaying tasks because you're afraid they won't turn out just right? That's your inner perfectionist speaking. INFJs often push themselves to be perfect in everything they do, but that drive can also lead to procrastination. The fear of not doing something perfectly can hold you back, even when you're more than capable. Over time, though, you learn that it's okay to make mistakes and that progress is more important than perfection. You have an eye for beauty and quality. You appreciate the finer things in life, not because you're materialistic, but because beauty and quality resonate with you on a deep level. Whether it's a beautifully crafted piece of art or a well-cooked meal, these things bring you a sense of peace and inspiration. Yet despite this, you're a minimalist at heart, preferring a few high-quality items over a bunch of mediocre ones. You exude warmth and charm. Do people often open up to you, even if they've just met you? That's no coincidence. As an INFJ, you have a natural warmth and charm that puts others at ease. People feel safe around you, like they can share their deepest fears and dreams without judgment. You're a great listener and offer comfort with your words and presence, making you a magnet for those who need someone to trust. You're highly perceptive of others. You can read people like a book. Within seconds of meeting someone, you often know what they're feeling, even if they try to hide it. Your intuition digs deep, uncovering truths others might not even be aware of themselves. This ability to understand people so well makes you a natural counselor, but it can also be a challenge because not everyone can understand you in return. You absorb other people's emotions. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the emotions of those around you? As an INFJ, you don't just notice other people's feelings, you absorb them. If someone near you is anxious, you might start feeling anxious too. This deep empathy allows you to connect with others on a profound level, but it can also be exhausting. Learning to manage these emotions is key to your well-being. You crave deep emotional intimacy. You might come across as reserved or even shy at first, but that's just because you're waiting to build trust. When you do open up, you seek meaningful connections, ones that go beyond small talk and surface-level interactions. You want to know people deeply, and you want them to know you just as deeply. When you find these authentic connections, they are incredibly fulfilling. You're truly an introvert. You can socialize and enjoy being around others, but at the end of the day, you need your alone time to recharge. Large crowds and social gatherings can drain you, so you often prefer to spend time with a close-knit group of friends who truly understand you. Being alone isn't lonely for you, it's necessary. Conflict stresses you out. You thrive on harmony, so when conflict arises, it can throw you off balance. Whether it's an argument with a friend or tension at work, it weighs on your mind and body. You might lose sleep or feel physically sick when there's unresolved conflict. Over time, though, You learn how to set boundaries and stand up for yourself while still understanding where others are coming from. You're future-focused. You're always thinking ahead, whether it's planning your next move or imagining what your life could be like. If something or someone isn't aligning with your vision for the future, you have no problem cutting ties. This forward-thinking approach helps you stay on track with your goals and avoid getting stuck in situations that don't serve you. You gravitate toward people who need help. Do you often find yourself drawn to people who need a little extra care? That's because you see the good in others and want to help them reach their potential. While this can be rewarding, it's important to set boundaries so you don't lose yourself in the process of trying to save others. You're an intellectual thinker. You spend a lot of time in your own head, thinking about life's big questions. You love learning, whether it's through reading, music, or deep conversations. But this intellectual curiosity can also make it hard to enjoy the simple things in life. Sometimes it's okay to just relax without overthinking everything. You're gifted in language. Your introverted nature often leads you to express yourself through writing. Whether it's journaling, poetry, or even just a well-crafted text message, writing allows you to channel your deep thoughts and emotions. You might find that you can communicate your ideas more clearly on paper than in conversation, where misunderstandings can happen more easily. You work best alone or in small groups. While you can work well with others, you truly thrive when you're on your own or with a small, trusted team. You enjoy the focus and freedom that comes with working independently, especially when pursuing creative or intellectual projects. In these settings, your analytical and scientific side can shine. You're focused on what's right. You have a strong moral compass and often find yourself standing up for others, whether it's against a bully or in support of a cause you believe in. Even if your job doesn't directly involve helping others, you're likely to volunteer or donate to make a difference. You're driven by a desire to do what's right and to leave the world better than you found it. The INFJ personality type is a beautiful blend of complexity, depth, and contradiction. Understanding these traits can help you embrace who you are and connect with others more authentically. If you resonated with these signs, there's a good chance you're an INFJ, the world's rarest personality type. So, how many of these traits did you relate to? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and share. Thanks for watching, and here's to you as an INFJ. If you really want to improve your social presence and become a leader, we have made a video about it. Go check it out. Subscribe for more videos like this and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out when we publish something new to talk about in your coffee break.